Right guys, I'm at Meiji Shrine in Tokyo, and it's the festival. Apparently it's the Budo festival today, so I've come down to have a look. So let's just show you a few things that are around. I think they're just doing practice runs. Yeah, it's going to be a bit difficult to film this, guys. I apologise.
特に型の内容は主として手先に構成してあるのが特徴であります。
Meine Coaches sind der Mann ist das.
会員会場は今日に及び現在北藤先生が代表を務めています。
海外か。いつか。連絡ちょうだい。3月の17は出発9日までハンブルグからちょっと桜が早い今度はハンブルグからスタンダードハンブルグからスタンダード
続きまして第2会場、武装神殿にあい、林崎重心流組合、小村祐樹先生ほかご門弟のゲームでございます。第2会場、武装神殿組合、重心流組合、欧州の人、林崎龍介、重信は、明神に賛同し、武装に神より教えを伝えられ、抜き打ちの一刀を持って勝ちを得る東方を確認して、神谷平勢、長野村伝を経て、9代目林六太夫森正より土佐藩のご流儀となり、中山白道は後細川義正氏内政師藩等に支持し、武装神殿流として剣道とともに継いで奨励し、居合術の交流のため全国に普及した。重心流組合とは仕方、相方、相対して攻め合い、抜き打ちに切り合い、勝負を決する果たし合いである。
45の関係で45度ぐらいの体重に出たら、だからこれね、どういうことじゃないと働きなくて、働かないと、働くとでもなく、これが学んでるなんで、こうあれ。
I think you can't fake Yabusami as a skill. Getting on a horse, riding and shooting a target that small, that speed, you either can do it or you can't do it. That's a good thing about archery and horse riding. You can't bullshit really. It's like you either hit the target or you don't, and the arrow does the rest of the work. Yeah, I'm a little bit far away to catch that really, aren't I? Let's have a wander around the training area, might get to see a bit more.
相手の力の方向に沿ってあるいは間合いを取って相手にワイっていくようにそんな感じ体勢になるとねそんなふうに最初さばきを行うのも相手が鏡のような気持ちで同じようにやる移すということがここに入ってきております。
When we're talking about pikes, guys, this is what I want to say. Look at the size of that pike. It's massive, double his height. And don't forget, he's actually quite a tall Japanese guy. Back in the day, more like that guy there. So that is like double, if not double and a half his height. 3 meters maybe. It's a long pike. You've got to remember that. And the pike existed here as well. That's pretty cool. Samurai picnic. I'd love to be in that lot. Just having an old chit with a load of mates. Sitting under the old trees with a camera on and everything. I bet that feels quite nice. However, it's pretty boiling. November as well. I still love this music, and I've got it, and when I actually do my work, and I've got it on in the background sometimes, because I can't proofread and read when there's lyrics, so I generally just have the old music going. Good fun. Watch me sit there prancing about on the computer while I'm trying to read my work. If you ever come to Japan, guys, you go to Tokyo, you always end up at Meiji Shrine, which is where I am today. But many people only go to the shrine, they don't realise, look at the maps, there's a massive park behind it. So make sure you come, if you come, and you've got all these beautiful things like the lake, the sort of riverside, and there's little ponds, not quite lakes, but there's, you know, big ponds, and many people miss it, they really do. So there's loads of greenery around here and extra museums. There's even like a martial arts hall around the back somewhere. So make sure when you come to Tokyo, come to Meiji, but don't just stay at the shrine. It takes about 2 minutes to shrine. The rest of it is really good. For God's sake, get on with it. We've been here about 12 minutes now, 15 minutes, and they're still not started. And they just, even you can see even the Japanese are like, come on. For some reason with Budo, they think they have to take 17 hours before each thing just to be enlightened, or I don't know. I've had a few people comment on this, you know, Westerners just want explosive things. No, they don't. If you put a display on, you put a display on. Chilling out and meditating and all that is for your own time. Displays are displays, they're public displays. They're meant to show what you do. You don't have public displays of meditation. I've never seen a monk do a public display of meditation and all that. You know, and people flock to see it and they're like, wow, look at that meditation. So just crack on, do a display and get on with it. You would have died by this point if you're in war. Not archery is for war. Unless you're killing animals. after all that, guys, after all that, right? And guess how many hit the target? 1. 1 in 12. So after about 15 minutes of waiting, 1 in 12 people hit the target, right? I know people are going to be like, oh, you're so disrespectful coming. No, I'm truthful. Truthful is where you tell the truth. And if people get offended by the truth, then it means they've got illusions about other things. So this is the truth. Those guys who are meant to be giving a display on archery didn't hit the target. And that's the point of a target. Now, everybody will go down the, oh, it's Budo line, and it's like, oh, you know, it's about destroying your own ego and all that. Yep, that's fine, but you're still meant to hit the target. And they've come to do an archery display of their prowess, their skill, and they actually just didn't do much. You'd be killed. It just baffles me how, you know, we can fall for the illusion that that's correct. Now, if you're really now getting angry, then realise that Budo, that's Budo the way, you know, they're actually dressed in like Heian period, so 10th century period costume, right? They've got crests on that probably have nothing to do with what they're actually doing. That I don't know, it's just a guess. But on top of that, they're doing Budo, which was invented in, I can't remember the exact date, but mega late 1800s, well after the samurai period, like probably a generation after. And while their skills obviously come from samurai times, they were much more different when it gets to warfare. So my point being is, you've got this mixed match here of stuff, and then nobody hits the target. And to be honest, it's just some old guys having fun at the weekend. But then people back in the West take it so seriously, like it's like the most amazing thing in the world. But the truth is, it's not. I would not trust those skills in war. If I was to go into a war with swords and bows and arrows, I wouldn't be using that. Of course, then people will say it's Budo, then it's not meant for war. Of course, that's correct, but most people in the West don't know that type of thing. So a lot of my viewers here do know, but a lot of people in the West are like, that's Japanese archery, that's how you kill the other people. The Yabusame is proper Japanese archery. That's like, you know, when you're talking about war archery. The problem is when you talk about Japan, you can't think it's all war, but at the end of the day, if you're talking about samurai, you're talking about war. You're talking about nothing else but war if you're talking about samurai. Hey guys, if you want some archery supplies, there you go. Look, the arrows are well expensive. So they've got a sale on, but the arrows are mega expensive. About $300 for 5. Bloody hell, I'd soon get through them. I'd smash them in about 5 minutes. Jesus. Mind you, I do like to shoot at silly things. I'll tell you what is very impressive, really impressive, is the amount of people who do archery. Don't anybody get me wrong, I think it's mint that people do this, and I think it's great that they keep these traditions alive. And in there was just loads of old women doing archery. I think that's a mint thing. I think it's brilliant, because of course they're not contemplating that they're going to war or anything, or, you know, it's not about warfare. To them it's a lovely afternoon and they're doing what they enjoy. So what I'm trying to do is give you a balanced view. The spirit here is that, you know, everybody's having a nice time, and there's some really nice old skills there, and there's some good stuff that they're doing, and the old women are having a shot, and, you know, it's all very nice. And I think we should, you know, from the West should get that. More old people should be doing stuff like this, you know, really carrying on old traditions and things like that. So that's nice to give you a bit more of a balanced view from the Cummins there.
第2会場は天神神陽流呪術の公演部でございました。第2会場続きまして無比無敵流上術
I'm holding the camera with one hand and my camcorder with the other guy, so it's shaking, sorry.
第2会場、不比無敵流上術、伊賀流派、革新流柔術、流祖、佐々木鉄対徳井川、槍の名手であり、関ヶ原の戦いにおいて、9尺の槍を使い、激戦中、槍先が折れ、杖を持って奮戦し、その後、日本で大小の陣とマリステンソンに祈願し、その霊言により無臭の悟りを得、無比流妖術を体現。その後、日本海山無住所として各地を経て、当主6代目片岡常義影重、水戸地方において伝承。名誉は有名の頃から無臭の霊武術として水戸を中心に人の時代においてあった無比無敵流上術として人生を開いた。昭和46年9月26日、中港区文化財にして平成6年11月1日付ひたちなか市無形文化財に指定されました。
第1会場は柳生心眼流標法の公演部でございました。第1会場続きましては無限心流霊術長尾善友先生の公演部でございます。
無限神道流八重術は武田宗覚の晩年の愛弟子であった山本角義が会津神道西部流と会津小野派一刀流両派の権威を集約し、これに大東流合気の
歳月をかけて再編成し、武元神道流居合術として創始された神器であります。
Them guys were a bit better, weren't they? They were alright. You know what I mean? I'm not saying they were great, but you know, there's a bit of you can see where it's come from there. You can see a bit more of where it would have been useful back in the day. Less pretty, more in there. Right guys, my battery's dying, so I don't even know what time it is, probably about 12 or something like that. So I'm going to pretty much be going now, I'm going to leave. There's hours and hours to go, but again, you know, seen enough. I really, really hope people, instead of getting upset with what I say, or instead of getting annoyed and taking the pro, yes you're right Anthony, or the no you're wrong Anthony, I hate you. Instead of doing that guys, let's just have a think about what I'm trying to do and what's going on. What I am not trying to do is insult Japanese culture, not in the slightest. What I am not trying to do is say the samurai were crap. They were absolutely superb. So what I am trying to do guys is just show Western people that because somebody's dressed in hakama, because they're Japanese, and because they are doing something with a sword, doesn't mean it represents samurai times or samurai warfare. Doesn't mean it doesn't represent it. What it means is we've got to dig for the truth. So it's not always correct. In fact, it's very rarely correct. Now today, some of those things you've seen there may be something that's cool, something that's correct. I like to call it the golden thread that goes through everything. So don't take it all as bad, don't take it all as good. The key to this, what I'm trying to say, is that instead of coming at this with, oh, they're Japanese, it's Koryu, it must be right, come with the attitude of, does it work in war? Was it really what samurai did? Does everybody agree with this? Right guys, I'm getting all the strange looks because I'm in the thing, so I am going to do a video on this soon actually, a proper long video. I don't mean, alright, not that long, but a proper video which will be quite long. So I'll put the link below here when it's done, but it won't be up for a week or two. So right, I hope you enjoyed that. That was Meiji Shrine 2014, and I'm off to the cinema to watch the new Dracula film, I think. Right, see you later. Oh, by the way, if you're after samurai culture and the reality of it, I've just published a new book, so click the link below, and as well, oh sorry, no, I'll put the book here. This book is called Samurai and the Ninja, and I've really tried to strip away the myths and the sort of like ideas we had, so go and have a look at that. Cheers guys.